Ishaq, also known as Isaac in the Bible, is a prominent figure in the Quran and is considered one of the great prophets of Islam. His story is mentioned in various chapters of the Quran, including Surah Al-Anbiya, Surah Hud, and Surah Maryam. Ishaq was the son of Ibrahim, Abraham, and Sarah, and he was born to them in their old age as a result of Allah's blessing. As a child, Ishaq grew up in the household of his parents, who were both devoted to Allah and practiced righteousness. Ibrahim, being a prophet himself, taught Ishaq about the oneness of Allah and the importance of following his guidance. As Ishaq grew older, he continued to uphold the teachings of his father and became a righteous and pious man. He was known for his wisdom, patience, and devotion to Allah. He married a woman named Rebekah, who was also a pious and virtuous woman. Ishaq and Rebekah were blessed with twin sons, Esau and Jacob. The birth of the twins was a significant event in Ishaq's life, as it marked the continuation of the prophetic lineage. However, their upbringing was not without challenges, as Esau and Jacob had contrasting personalities. Esau was impulsive and worldly, while Jacob was more contemplative and spiritual. The relationship between the two brothers became strained due to their differences, and it eventually led to a rift between them. Despite this, Ishaq continued to guide and counsel his sons, urging them to seek forgiveness and reconcile with one another. Ishaq's life was marked by numerous trials and tribulations, but he remained steadfast in his faith and trust in Allah. He continued to preach the message of monotheism and righteousness to his people, calling them to worship Allah alone and live a life of piety. In his old age, Ishaq's eyesight began to fail, and he became weak and frail. He knew that his time on earth was coming to an end, and he gathered his family to impart his final words of wisdom and advice. He reminded them of the importance of following Allah's guidance and living a life of righteousness. After a long and fulfilling life, Ishaq passed away, leaving behind a legacy of faith and devotion to Allah. His descendants continued to carry on his teachings, and his lineage eventually led to the birth of the last prophet, Muhammad. The story of Ishaq serves as a reminder of the importance of faith, patience, and perseverance in the face of adversity. His life exemplifies the virtues of steadfastness in faith and dedication to Allah's guidance, inspiring believers to follow in his footsteps.